After shocking NYFW, Jungkook appears on his first giant billboard in the United States. The dazzling world of fashion never forgets to deliver moments that reshape trends, challenge traditions, and create icons. At the center of the global conversation after New York Fashion Week, NYFW 2025 stands one name: Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, whose presence continues to redefine what it means to be a cultural powerhouse. Following his captivating appearance at NYFW, fans and industry professionals alike were struck by yet another historic milestone: Jungkook appearing on his first ever giant billboard in the United States. This monumental display did not simply feature a fashion campaign. It represented a larger-than-life cultural statement, merging the forces of music, celebrity influence, fashion innovation, and global fandom into a single breathtaking moment. Over the course of the past week, as social media exploded with footage from the Billboard launch, it became clear that Jungkook had yet again carved out a chapter in history, one that went far beyond entertainment. That in this in-depth report, we explore the significance of Jungkook's giant Billboard debut, the context of his NYFW showcase, the strategies of Calvin Klein, the wave of fan reactions, and the long-term implications for Jungkook's role in the international fashion and entertainment industry. A monumental week. From NYFW to Times Square, New York Fashion Week has always been a sacred calendar event for designers, models, and trendsetters across the world. Yet, 2025's edition stood out not only for its artistic collections, but for the shocking and unprecedented reception Jungkook received. His attendance was not a quiet walk through the front row. It was an electrifying cultural phenomenon. The streets of Manhattan filled with thousands of fans awaiting his arrival. Banners, chants, and even light sticks, a trademark of BTS fandom culture, turned NYFW into what some critics called a hybrid between a global fashion gala and a world concert. Photographers jostled for space, news outlets broadcast live updates, and international fashion journalists marveled at the magnitude of his influence. And just when the whirlwind of NYFW seemed to settle, New York City witnessed another historic sight: Jungkook's Calvin Klein campaign flashing across one of the largest digital billboards in the United States. The image, towering over Times Square, immediately drew crowds and sparked headlines worldwide. Calvin Klein's masterstroke. Why Jungkook? Calvin Klein has long been known for bold campaigns that cement the faces of cultural icons, from Mark Wahlberg in the 1990s to Kendall Jenner in the 2010s. Yet the brand's decision to launch Jungkook on its largest US billboard after NYFW was not just about advertising fashion. It was about global positioning. Marketing analysts note that Calvin Klein has been increasingly focused on international expansion and cross-cultural campaigns. With Jungkook, they gained not only a model but a phenomenon. His reputation as a performer, trendsetter, and fashion-forward artist meant that his image could transcend traditional barriers of language and geography. The choice of Times Square as the location was equally symbolic. Times Square is not only the crossroads of New York City, but also a global hub of pop culture. By placing Jungkook's face in this arena, Calvin Klein essentially crowned him as a global icon whose influence stretches far beyond the boundaries of music. The Billboard reveal. A global event. When the Billboard was revealed, fans described the atmosphere as unforgettable. Thousands gathered in Times Square, many holding cameras, phones, and banners with Jungkook's name. Social media platforms lit up with live broadcasts, photos, and hashtags such as hashtag Jungkook Calvin Klein Billboard and hashtag Jungkook takes Times Square. Some fans even flew in from other states and countries just to witness the reveal. Local news stations captured interviews with emotional admirers who spoke of their pride in seeing Jungkook achieve such a milestone. "It's more than just an ad," one fan shared. "It's proof that our idol has reached the world stage in ways no one could imagine." Fashion critics echoed this sentiment. One remarked, "This is not only Calvin Klein's campaign. It is a cultural declaration that Jungkook is no longer just a Korean superstar. He is a global fashion figure." Fan power and the digital storm. The BTS army, known for their unparalleled devotion, ensured that Jungkook's Billboard reveal became one of the top trending events online. Within hours of the display, millions of tweets, Instagram posts, and TikTok videos flooded the internet. Edits showcasing Jungkook's Calvin Klein campaign were viewed tens of millions of times, while fan-made countdowns and live reaction streams gave the event the feel of a global concert rather than a simple marketing launch. Digital analysts confirmed that the reveal sparked record-breaking engagement for Calvin Klein's social media. On Instagram alone, posts featuring Jungkook generated over double the usual interaction rates compared to the brand's previous campaigns. Experts noted that this was a clear case of fan economy in action, the phenomenon where a single celebrity's loyal fan base can elevate a campaign to worldwide recognition, effectively giving it the power of a Hollywood blockbuster release. From idol to fashion icon, Jungkook's transition from musician to fashion icon has been gradual yet powerful. Initially recognized for his role as the youngest member of BTS, he steadily built a reputation for his experimental style. From casual streetwear to luxury suits, Jungkook's wardrobe choices often went viral, sparking trends that crossed borders in mere days. His partnership with Calvin Klein was a natural evolution. Critics highlight that his unique blend of youthful charisma, masculine elegance, and approachable energy fits perfectly with the brand's ethos. While some celebrities struggle to adapt when moving into fashion, Jungkook has managed to embody the role without overshadowing his music career. The Times Square billboard solidified this dual identity. For millions, it confirmed that Jungkook was not just borrowing the fashion stage temporarily. He was here to stay. Industry reactions. A cultural reset. The fashion industry is not easily impressed. Yet, Jungkook's billboard drew applause from designers, editors, and even competing brands. Some declared it a reset in the balance of celebrity fashion power, pointing out that Jungkook's success represents the new era of globalized icons. Traditionally, Western celebrities dominated billboards of this scale. In the US, Jungkook's appearance marks a turning point, a sign that Asian artists are not only participating in global fashion but leading it. Editors from major publications such as Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and GQ published think pieces analyzing the significance of this campaign, describing it as a bridge between East and West and a model for future cultural collaborations. The emotional side. Jungkook's message. Alongside the billboard reveal, Jungkook released a short video message through Calvin Klein's official channels. In it, he thanked fans for their support and expressed excitement about the campaign. His words were simple, but the sincerity resonated deeply. "Every time I see these opportunities, I feel grateful," Jungkook said. "It's not only about me, it's about all of you who support me. This moment belongs to us." This statement further fueled emotional reactions among fans, many of whom shared personal stories about how Jungkook inspired them to pursue dreams beyond limitations. Economic impact. A win for Calvin Klein. Beyond cultural significance, the billboard also produced measurable economic results. Analysts reported a significant surge in Calvin Klein's online searches, with the brand seeing a rise in both website traffic and product sales. Within 24 hours, several pieces from Jungkook's featured collection were sold out. Retail experts suggested that Jungkook's billboard campaign could potentially become one of Calvin Klein's most profitable launches in the last decade. For many, it demonstrated the financial power of combining pop culture with fashion marketing. What this means for Jungkook's future. Jungkook's first US billboard is not just a milestone. It is a foreshadowing of what lies ahead. With fashion weeks in Paris, Milan, and London still to come, speculation is high that Jungkook may expand his presence into even more collaborations. Industry insiders suggest that luxury houses are already competing for the chance to feature him in upcoming campaigns. Rumors swirl that other global brands are preparing offers that could place Jungkook among the highest-paid celebrity endorsers worldwide. For Jungkook himself, this moment signals a future where he is not confined to one role. He is a musician, a performer, a global ambassador, and now, indisputably, a fashion icon.